Well, yeah.
Can you quickly put a link in the Discord?
A link to what?
The fiction.
Oh, yeah.
The fic that you're reading.
Obviously, duh. Hi, welcome to Fanfiction Theater. I'm Tristan from QuipTracks. With me is Tracy from QuipTracks.
Hello?
Kevin from QuipTracks.
Hi-do-ho.
Michael T. Bradley from Ice on Mars.
Hey.
Quinn from QuipTracks.
Hello.
Drew Brock from Drawback Productions.
Bing bong.
I've got Kitty from Next to Me.
Hello.
And is Jesse here?
Yes, she is.
We
And
got Jesse.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we have a submission tonight. I would say a fan submission, but I don't know if they've ever seen our little program here before. But I put the link in the chat, and I'm going to put it in the Discord. Put it in there.
Who is this a suggestion by?
They go by Oddling.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I put it in the peanut gallery. It is called The Wall, a BVB Imagine. BVB stands for Black Veil Brides, whom you just listened to. I put them in the playlist just to give you some context of who we're dealing with. They're some sort of metal band from Ohio, unless I mixed it up with something else. Pretty sure it was Ohio.
Oh, it's Medal of States.
Right, yeah.
Ohio isn't real. You can't convince me otherwise.
My heart is in Ohio.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Your exes are in Texas.
So, Oddling, if you're in the chat, let us know. We also have some other FDADDY. Tracy wanted to read something by an FDADDY.
Well, these are like extremely short, except the ones I've looked at. The challenge with these, for whoever wants to take it on, I think Michael should do one for sure, is to read them straight without stumbling over the misspellings.
Right.
And doing the fic just.
I like that I'm seeing Twilight Evolution, which I wish was a crossover with Dragon Ball Evolution, but I think it's just Twilight.
I'm not seeing any of these.
Well, that's on Tracy's link.
Okay.
Which was in it was in Fanfiction Theater that you put that.
Is it?
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I'm seeing King of the Hill, Over the Hill, Underhill.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's by FDADDY.
Okay.
That's the person.
FDADDY sounds like a website. Don't go to FDADDY.com, please.
Do not host with FDADDY.
We've got a submission and FDADDY tonight, so we're gonna get a different crowd.
Adagio for FDADDY.
Okay, let me
In F.
Oh no, Michael's small.
It's been a long time since I've heard that.
There we
Oh
go.
no,
and
Michael's small. What's the original title for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Oh no,
Okay.
Michael's small again.
Okay, that's decent. Okay.
Do we want to assign out the entire band before we start? Because it's going to be really weirdly.
I'll be Andy.
I want to be the cute one.
I want to be the other 7 cute ones. Like
I want to be the cute one who's probably gay but denies it.
Oh,
I'm going to guess
boy.
Jinx. Anybody who's named Jinx is there.
Lance.
Lance.
All right, Quinn is Jinx.
I'll be
Andy.
copy, whatever CC stands for.
Carbon copy.
Carbon copy, yeah.
Or
I'm
cubic
assuming that's
centimeter.
a robot made a robot of one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, all you have to do is ruin your internet again, and you'll have a perfect voice for the robot.
Okay.
So I guess I'm Ashley because it's first person from Ashley's point of view. I think.
I'm Ashley.
Right.
Was it Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask
Okay, I thought it
Ashley.
was started with an L, but whatever.
There's callback.
This looks like something they wrote themselves.
Yeah.
They wanted us to read their fan fiction.
Yes.
Have they seen it before?
All right, let's go.
Do they know how badly we pawn them on the show?
Okay,
I bet you
so
Ringo wrote fan fiction for them back in the
What?
day too. He's like, Ringo, we don't need this.
yeah, it was called
It's
Yellow
gonna be like
Submarine.
it's gonna be like Time Chasers with MST3K.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
wait,
boy.
so is Kevin Ashley,
about-
and am I doing the thing like I do with Kitty, where I read and then he's going to read the dialogue, or
No, it was yet another callback that nobody got. Ask
Got it,
ask
okay.
Ashley. That's me.
That's
There.
because you're 90.
Ask
For the
me.
90s kids. Yeah.
okay, The Wall. So I assume this is going to be like Pink Floyd. A BVB Imagine. Me and the guys had just finished Warp Tour and decided to go to the mall. We entered the food court and were deciding what we should get.
I want paper.
Whined Andy, we all laughed, and I said, Andy, there is not a restaurant that carries paper for you to eat. Then Andy started stomping and whining.
But Ashley, I want paper.
Cece started jumping up and down, saying,
To go to the bathroom.
really fast. We calmed down Andy, promising him, twist, Andy is Jesus. We calmed down Andy, promising him paper after, and we all headed into the bathroom.
Well, they got paper in there.
Cece ran ahead.
They all go into the bathroom.
Right. Cece ran ahead and into a stall. The rest of us walked into the bathroom after him. Jinx was on his phone near the sinks texting Sammy. Andy then heads to the sinks to wash his hands before he gets his promised paper. I just headed to the corner and stood against the wall. I turned on my phone and started playing Angry Birds. Suddenly I heard
Blair Witching.
Suddenly, I heard Jinx and Andy yelling at each other. I looked up and Jinx was holding his phone that now was soaking wet. Then all of a sudden, Andy disappeared and Jinx was wearing a purple robe and hat covered in BVB signs, and he had a king white beard like Gandalf. After I came out of shock from how Jinx looked, I heeded a muffled voice that sounded like and behind me. Then from the bathroom stall, Cece called,
What happened?
I panicked and said, Nothing, Cece. I then backed off the wall and Andy said,
What the fuck, Jinx? I accidentally broke you our phone, and what do? You turned me into a wall.
Then Jinx says,
Sorry, didn't tell you I was a wizard sooner. I just thought you guys would laugh.
Oh.
all right, quick turn there for Jinx. Cece then comes out of his stall and looks around. We just stated at Cece trying to cover up the fact that Andy was a wall, seeing that he didn't notice yet. Cece then drops to the floor laughing. Oh, in a public bathroom? Andy yells,
What's so funny I can't see? Why, you ask, because I am a wall?
back away from Andy and stand next to Jinx. Cece finally stops laughing and gets up to start asking questions.
Where's Andy?
Asked Cece. He's a wall, I said. Cece just stared at me and then he asked.
Why?
So I get a...
Then Jinx told him. Then Jinx told him the story about how he was a wizard and that Andy made him so mad so he turned him into a wall. And that Andy made him mad so he turned him into a wall. Andy then piped up and said,
Turn me back!
Jinx stared at the wall and yelled.
Never you broke my phone.
They started fighting, so I yelled, Turn Andy back! Jinx just stared at me until he said very sternly,
Shut up, Ashley. You're not in this.
Then Cece looked at Jinx and me and said,
What will it take to get you to turn him back? Ashley's right. You just can't keep Andy a wall forever.
Jinx crossed his arms and yelled, Me and Cece laughed and promised him Taco Bell if he turned Andy back to a person. He accepted and turned Andy back. When we were out, we saw Jake playing on his phone. He looked up like we never left and asked what we wanted to eat. Then we all got Taco Bell in the promise paper and everyone was happy.
Oh, so they have paper at Taco
Message
Bell.
me if you message me if you want a part 2, another Imagine, or how Jinx became a wizard. Also message me if you have tips, concerns, or questions.
Okay, I'm on. I'm starting a message.
Question: What do I have to
email
order to get the
only.
paper at Taco Bell? Like,
Yeah.
hey, number 3, side of paper. Do I have to just slip it in there? I have questions.
What is an
Doesn't the
what is
food
an
have
imagine?
papers?
Yeah.
It's where
I
you
mean,
imagine something happening, I guess.
Right,
called
it's like
fiction.
fiction, but called an Imagine.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
You lost me.
Wrong.
that's what I'm taking
Yeah.
from it.
It's like
Spitfire
business
asks,
a good
what is
guess, but-
happening?
You know
or
what?
something. It's
Maybe that's-
Spitfire, you're as caught up as the rest of us.
Sorry, Dad, you keep trying to say something.
Keep saying words.
huh?
Say, what were you saying?
Oh, then an imagine is like in business speak when you have an ask.
Ah,
Yeah.
They're both very annoying.
So is this supposed to be like the old Monkeys TV show, where just sort of absurd?
yeah, yeah.
To
Kind
To
of.
me,
Sure.
to me, it felt like Muppet Babies because they were kind of acting
Oh.
like children, and you know.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to file this somewhere in my head, and I didn't know what cabinet to go to. This was
Yeah.
confounding.
It's an imagine. You just have to imagine how to
It was a
categorize
song
it.
by John Lennon.
There's a
I'm not good at imagining.
Imagine your own motivations. You know, anything really.
Okay, so which one of these FDADDYs do we want?
let's start with King of the Hill, Overhill, and Underhill.
Okay. Not King of the
Because
Hill,
it's kinda-
long live the king?
Hank of the Hill, long live the
Maybe
Hank.
later.
Okay.
Let's get through this one.
All right. Do you want me to try the first one?
Yeah, there's a couple voices that people have to take, but only a couple.
Oh, we get another Gandalf. Who wants to get another
Exactly, a Gandalf.
I'll do
Another Gandalf.
Okay, Drew's Gandalf. Quinn, you're Hank Hill.
What? Just because
And,
I can do a perfect Hank Hill impression? How dare you?
Yes.
We also need an old man, right?
Typecast.
Oh,
Kitty's the old man.
All right.
that's Gandalf.
Oh, okay.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Shortest roll yet.
Spoilers.
King of the Hill. Overhill and Underhill. Hill family was Amking living Witten Khan family.
No.
Sod.
No.
No?
Dang it!
And wasn't happy. Ever since Dale dying, Hank had bit of sad man. No house and dead friends. He got in. I feel like I'm talking like the man from the other place from Twin Peaks. He got in depressed and lost job and not afford new horse.
Oh,
So he
jeez.
had to live with Con. Bobby is 18 years now and must get a job. Still wanting to be prop. Come, Mick, he sends letter to funny school. Old man shows up on door and say, Ebenezer!
Oh, wait. I am prop comic teacher called Gandalf. We're going on prop comic training mission to see if you're good enough. But first, Bobby Hell is not funny name. Funny name is Billy Baggins. You are called Billy Baggins now, and he was. Doing more of a Peter O'Toole, but that's okay. It's fine.
Bobby's class friends was all dwarves named Killy Philly Nori Ori Lori Owen, Glowin' Boofer Boofer Bumber and Thorn. They was going to be prop comics to. So Gandold talked them for a long long, 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 loggin, long wank. They walk until they reach mountains. Gandalf say,
We must got through caves. And they did.
"Oh, Daddy."
I like the length.
All right. That's in the chat for Daddy.
And the
very
did.
Favorite and follow.
Yeah.
Do you have a Patreon?
There are 6 reviews.
Oh no!
There are.
Oh no! Oh no!
One of them is just
Fuck!
The story sucks and your spelling is horrible.
Man, Guest is a dick.
That was my dad, you guys. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
but Guest recanted later, or earlier apparently. I think it was tasteful and unique. You were a world-class story writer, and I think I'll do fine.
gave yourself away there.
I'll survive
do
fine.
Guest.
I like
Forgot your,
I like this one that's called he's got one called Doctor Who in the Land of Bag Guys. It's B-A-G, Bag Guys.
Is this our whole night? I'm into this.
In the land of bad guys.
Yeah, let's just do that one.
Okay. Yep.
Are we doing Doctor Who then?
Yeah, in the land of
Yeah.
bad guys.
Does somebody
Who
else
is it?
want to do the Doctor, or
I don't think there's any quotes.
I don't see any
No, I'm-
quote, but
I see one quotation mark, but it's used in place of
Does,
apostrophe.
It
but
sure
does somebody
is.
want to read the narration?
Yeah, I'll do
I'm
it.
fine
I'll do
doing
it.
it, but okay, go for it.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
boy.
Oh dear God, what we're wading into. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Durhu looked down his gun at his gun.
Oh, that's it.
He knowed he was going to having to kill the bad guys to get out of the devil's base where bad things happened. Dr. War had died lots of times, but this Tim was different. This time, he wasn't even born yet. He was still in the womb. In the womb.
That's what Doctor Who's are born in.
Still in the womb and hadn't got born out of her yet. Durhu knowed
The womb
that
is his
the,
mother.
So how'd the gun
Yeah.
end up in there?
Yeah. Durhu knowed that the baddest guys were guys that killed fetuses. Fetuses. Doctor Who was very much helpless because he was in the prenatal. I think that's spelled correctly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
used
weirdly
correctly,
enough.
but it is spelled correct.
Babies shouldn't die!
Oh no.
Even though he had an gun, he couldn't kills the bad guys. He had to think of a clever things to do. So he built a wall in the vagina to keep bad guys.
What?
I'm just starting to realize that the land of bad guys is Planned Parenthood.
Right. He's also, Doctor Who's mom is a whore.
Excuse me, a whom? But now we're about to hear about Doctor Who's.
Whoops! I maybe called that too early there.
We've got Durhu, we've got Doctor Who, and now we've got Doctor Who's. Doctor Who's mom was a girl called Bella Twilight.
What a fucking rad name.
She was most of the time sadness.
Oh no.
Bela once had a boyfriend called Jacon, but he was a bad guy.
Bacon?
Yeah,
Sir, it's
I
not
think it's
Jacob.
Jacob.
Rhymes with
Bacon.
bacon.
Jacon. Okay, yeah. Jacon, but he was a bad guy.
Oh no.
He had made Bela lose her faith. That
Yeah,
makes
make.
it
He had to make.
okay.
What's so hard to understand? He had make. Let's go.
He had make Bela lose her faith. That makes it more easier for bad guys to get and kill her babby.
Oh no.
He made Bela sad and cry and not care that an army of bad guys was approaching her vagina to get her babby.
He thinks that's how spaghetti is spelled.
Hey, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who heard them knocking on the wall he builded. Thy used
they
their
knock?
babbering ram
Come
It's a
on.
battering ram to get the babbies.
to breaking the wall / Doctor Who shoot it at them. Fetus Doctor Who shooted with his gun out of the vagina at the bad guys.
He just like poked his hand out there. It was like,
Stand your ground, woman.
A deadly shootout today occurred in a woman's vagina.
But they shooted more and he was dead.
oh no.
But because he was a time prince, Doctor Who was alive again and he was friends with Redman.
Yeah.
Redman was a man that was superhero that killed bad guys and was married
Happily.
jolly
Yeah.
Like cheery.
Drink and be merry.
to Wonder Woman. Together, they killed all the bad guys that had killed Doctor Whom.
No,
And-
wait, this is not a troll.
And
That M is
formed
right next to the comma, remember? I believe it.
and formed a team called Team Justice.
Oh,
I'm gonna
what
need to see the
origin
reviews on this.
story.
I'm gonna need the reviews on this
Review.
immediately.
There's just one review, and it says, "I think my Enil Gilgish is dead. I'm sorry, died."
Oh Lord, I need to use
Well
that
said.
as like my away message for the internet.
I like the image of
Send
this
that to me in
Tim was
Discord.
different.
Did you see the one called The
Does
Hobbit?
writing remind you of anyone?
Which
It reminds me of me at the
Yeah.
end there, yes.
Yeah, when you were like 5. If you'd said, and all their blood came out and they died.
Yeah.
No,
They got
just-
blood out and died.
Did you see the one called Old Hobbits Die Hard?
oh no! Should we? Is this our night?
Okay,
Should we
yeah,
all take
that's-
turns reading one of these stories?
Oh, I'm
Because
gonna read the hell out of this one, brother.
I'm really gonna enjoy this.
Okay. Hold on, let me.
Do we have it pulled up?
The old Hobbits one?
Old Hobbits Die Hard.
Oh, there's actually somebody speaking in this one.
Oh, cool.
Wait, where's
It's-
the Hobbit?
There's Gollum and Bill.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Gollum.
Bill.
Well, what do you know?
Bill.
okay, well then do you want to
But you have to do.
you want the voice, right?
Yeah,
You
I
want to be
do.
Bill, right?
I want to be Gollum.
Okay. So
Roland?
Michael, you can narrate this one. Quinn is
Okay.
Gollum. Tracy, you do Bill, and of course, make it Star Fox Bill.
Okay.
I'm sure I don't
I
even need
think
to
it's.
say.
I think
but-
it's a follow up to
Hank and
over
the
the
Hill.
Hank of the Hill, over the hill, under the hill.
Yes.
Like I think this is Bill. I think
Billy
this is Bobby.
Baggins.
It's
Yeah.
Bobby
Billy-
Hill.
It's Bobby Hill.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But this was written
Do you
before.
want to do?
I know it's like a prequel. It's like Arrested Development. The jokes
Okay.
are backwards, and like you see it
Okay.
if you rewatch it.
Sometimes effect can precede cause.
That's what I was missing.
All right, we ready?
So ready.
Billy Baggins was Hobbit. That meant he was shot. What? So
We haven't even made one sentence yet.
So when Billy fell into a hole, in the misty mountain, he couldn't climb. The dwarves were making worry and even fighting globness, but they never found Billy. / Billy was in deep hole and dark hole. He could not see or even smell down there.
Wish I'm home for breakfast.
He said, but he wasn't.
Wish I'm home for second breakfast.
But he wasn't.
Billy walked in dark for a long time. So long, he almost reached center of the world. It was hot, and he heart voices.
Oh.
I love voices too.
Precious.
Bill was confused.
We lost part of your voice there.
Yeah, do
Do-
it again, like quieter.
All right,
Yes.
let me get about 10 feet away from the microphone.
Somehow
I
even
think we
worse.
lost more.
Lost the precious. We lost it.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Bill was confused.
Why are there voices at center of Earth? He said, I am Gollum.
Now, to be fair, I am Golem has its own apostrophe, so I think Quinn should get to say that.
Okay, Earth, he said. I am Gollum.
Gollum said, no! Billy knew Golem was a scary name, so he runned. But Golem catched him and said,
Billy Baggins is a funny name. If you don't make riddles, you die.
you do prop comedy? I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. I just started doing the old man on Caretaker. I don't know what that was. Billy was scared. He was not very good at riddling.
What looks like church and have 5 legs?
We've been watching King of the Hill, and Bobby Hill is like not in it anymore, and I've lost it.
Oh.
That's my purse. I don't know you. Well, hash hat. Looks like church should have 5 legs, says Bill E. So Bill, why?
I think I get the why. I think I get the why, and then it's Quinn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, don't kill us.
Said Golem. Golem was pretty fucking mad. So fucking G-mad that he dropped Ring and Billy picked it up. The ring turned Billy into John Micklin from Die Hard. John Micklin don't take shit from no Owen, so he tied Golem up and droned him in the underground water. John Micklin was a hero. Elgendidolf said so. But he didn't know it was John Micklin, cause Q's Billy took the ring of and was Billy a gang when he phoned dwarves and Gandalf. Coming up next, the Bear Man.
Jesus! Help
Please
us!
welcome to the stage, the Bear Man.
It's Bilbo, not Billy. FFS. Other than that, this piece of writing moved me to tears. Well done. XOXOXO Thrandy.
So, Spitfire pointed out that at the top of the page for FDADDY, it says, all my stories are one big story. So, they can be read in a order that makes one big story. That order is King of the Hill, Long Live the King, Over there in Underhill, Old Hobbits Die Hard, BioShock Redemption, Twilight Evolution, Wonder Woman Regeneration, Doctor Who in the Land of Bad Guys, BioShock Transmigration, and Halo Darkest Hour.
Wow.
So apparently,
where's
Is that how
Fight
long
Dick
this
then?
team
Yeah, man.
culminates in Halo Darkest Hour?
Yep.
so apparently, Fight Dick is not part of his extended universe.
That's,
Fight Dick is a
that's something
standalone.
I commissioned on the side.
They call me Fight Dick.
Yeah, Fight Dick and Hugh and Marge and Crime.
Oh yeah, that might just.
Do we
Okay,
want to
I'm-
move on
I'm
to
gonna-
other
Just
actual
gonna
Yeah,
fanfics?
favorite FDADDY. We'll come back to this.
Permanently
Yeah,
bookmark and add to desktop.
You want-
So you can get to it quick.
I think we can maybe finish chapter 4 of 700 Days.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa. Hey now. Don't
All
bite off
order,
more
I
than we
know.
can chew. We don't get the Star
Where are we
Fox,
at?
man.
Intro
I'm
to
gonna be upset.
business?
Yeah, we keep missing out on Star Fox.
We'll get to that next.
You
said that
always
last.
say that.
Where are we at in this chapter?
Okay, so they went on their date and they got home from the date, and Aki was like, "Oh no, I kissed him. What have I done?"
Well, before we wade into
trying to
this
find
Afghanistan of a story, I should read our
Okay,
sponsor
yeah.
thing.
Read our sponsor message.
Okay. Fanfic Theater is brought to you in part by Zip-Tie Recruiter. Finding the right candidate for your position can be like trying to catch a mouse in a trap. You post your position to dozens of job sites and hope the right person decides to nibble. But what if the right candidate doesn't even see your posting? What if they're already in a position and not even looking? Zip-Tie Recruiters is different. We don't wait for the right candidate to find your bait. Our technology scans every resume on the web to put the optimum candidate right in our crosshairs. Zip-Tie Recruiters goes to the extra mile to find their weaknesses, fears, and vulnerabilities. That and our network of embedded sabotage experts make sure that even if they aren't available when you start your search, they soon will be. In fact, our patented blacklist algorithm makes sure your position is the only one for them. Give us a description of your ideal candidate and a discrete location to deliver them, and Zip-Tie Recruiters hands them off, naked, afraid, and completely out of options. With Zip-Tie Recruiters, you hold all the cards and the controls to the complimentary shot collar. Zip-Tie Recruiters, we don't take not interested for an answer.
Thank you.
Thank you for sponsoring us, Zip-Tie Recruiters.
Zip-Tie
Also, why?
Yay!
Yes,
Did we-
and
did
as
we
a
spell
special
Vita?
promotion, everyone who goes to ziptierecruiter.com/fanfiction theater will be spared.
For a week.
Well, I'm looking for
Yeah.
a job
Only a
right
week.
now.
There's a big
I'm
asterisk
signing
on
up with
that.
Zip-Tie Recruiter.
You guys,
It's better to work for them
Wait a
than to be hunted by them.
so we're
That's what
actually
you
on
said.
I'm
chapter
ready to
5,
sign up.
right?
Yeah, we're on chapter 5. This is
And I
not.
did have a highlighted version.
Oh God,
A
yeah.
highlighted version.
Oh, that's right.
Who
Is this
remembers
even
where
the
we
right-
left off?
I don't
Who
think
remembers
so.
the last
I
I
page?
think I found it.
I see part
Like-
3.
Yes, that's
Now I gotta go
We're in the
find-
part.
Christ. Oh my god. this
It's a
this
long
chapter goes
story.
on and on. It's its own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Part
I
is
think-
for 10 pages.
I think we started at 5:30.
Okay.
Okay, I did get cleaned up.
Yeah, because we had like she was super embarrassed the next day, and he like cooked some food for her, and he left the breakfast outside the door, and then she's like, "Oh shit, this is the worst day ever to have kissed Yusei because we have a party that we're both going to," and it's like, he's your bodyguard, he's gonna be with you no matter what, like it doesn't matter, but whatever, she's stupid, and then it skips to her being ready for the party. And I think
Sure
this
you
is.
didn't just
I
read
think
ahead on
that's.
your own?
I did not. I read this. I read up to the point where I was like, yeah, we haven't hit this point.
I think that is correct.
I think so.
Second.
Yeah, because she
remember,
had her
she
plate that was filled to the brim with waffle.
Oh, yeah.
And
I think that was
don't-
the day before, actually.
yeah.
We're heaping mounds. Of
I'm saying we
Remember
read
that
through
brim?
that. Yeah.
We have 5 pages left. Oh my god!
I don't know if we're
power
going to be
through
able to
it.
get through this.
We're
Okay,
going
all
to
right.
power
All right.
through it.
Yeah, power through.
At 5:30, I did get cleaned up and got ready for the party, but was still nervous about leaving my room. I got into some regular clothes, black long-sleeve shirt, purple shorts with long black socks. When I finally got
Brand
out of my
shorts, by the way, which are a grid of a flexible rubbery material, but it doesn't matter.
Well, she's in regular clothes. Was she dressed up formally in her bedroom? Like, is she in black tie?
Remember, she was like on her stomach, hunching at her pillow as she sobbed. It got pretty graphic. When I finally got out of my room, I checked to see if Yusei was around. Well, he was downstairs, but he was getting ready for the party. I walked downstairs slowly and snuck into the kitchen away from the front door. I picked up my light green coat and walked out the back. I looked to see if Mikage had arrived, who I called because no way was I riding with Yusei after what happened last night. I got into her car and we started driving to the hotel, which Misty got some rooms for us for the party. But not because she was spoiled, it was because her family members had a free pass each for a party at the hotel. Misty wanted to get rid of it as she feels like she does not need that stuff, so she used it for us. When we started driving, I was silent for a while, not wanting to talk, but I could tell just from the atmosphere and Mikage's breathing she wanted to know what was going on. Whoa.
Who put Drew in a blender?
I don't know.
You sound like you're talking into a
Drew
fan.
in a blender, watch him spin round to a beautiful oblivion.
Rendezvous, now I'm through with you.
Through with Drew? No.
Robot Drew.
Sorry, we can't.
No, it's not
You're,
better.
you're,
Drew talking into
awful.
a helicopter blade time.
Where were you when
Yeah,
we needed to
probably,
voice CC?
Okay, I misunderstanding. So
Okay.
why did you not want to ride
How about-
with Yusei?
oh, I think I heard a Drew.
I heard a glimpse of Drew.
I mean, those were almost words.
Are you fixed?
Speak to us.
Speaking.
Okay.
Curse you, Drew. I'll get you.
This was Kevin's
now?
big moment.
Now, how about now? How about now?
Yes,
How about now?
oh,
Yes,
Drew.
yes.
We love you. Please read your
Okay.
words.
Okay. So why did you not want to ride with Yusei? How was your date?
She asked me. I sat there in silence for a bit.
It went really well.
Mikage obviously did not believe me.
Doesn't sound like it. What did Yusei do?
She asked worriedly.
You say did nothing? It was me.
I say quietly.
What do you mean? Aki, please tell me?
She asks me, her worried tone growing more and more.
I don't want to. I'll tell you later. But how's Jack doing?
I said to her. I heard her sigh, no doubt disappointed that she can't help me at the moment.
Well, okay, but please tell me later. As for Jack, he is doing a lot better. His attitude has improved. I have not seen him with any alcohol since that night.
Cool.
I can't tell you how his relationship with God went too much, but it looks like it is going a lot better.
Are you drunk?
Whoa, that sentence
Okay.
got off the rails there.
Yeah.
We continued
with
to
alcohol because I have the alcohol now.
We continued to talk about other things. It cheered me up a little, but the night still never left my head. We kept driving and everything seemed rather normal. Later on, we finally arrived and lucky for me, Yusei was there. He seemed busy talking to Jack, Crow and UncleYuu, so I did not bother him. You are a terrible bodyguard, Jack. Jesus. Or, Yusei. Jesus.
Yeah.
I won't bother him. Hey, wonderful. You made it.
Misty said, running over to me. I gave her a nice hug, which was a little awkward considering the size of her chest.
But it's also what made it so nice.
This is a little awkward. Could you?
That's
Could you calm down your chest for a minute, please? I just want to give you a hug.
Girl,
That's
turn
like the
them
closest-
titties down. I just want to get close to you.
Well, you don't have
like
to
the closest-
motorboat them.
You can't
It's like-
You don't have to go.
It's like the- This is the
Get them
closest
titties
we've
off. I just
gotten.
want to get closer to your heart.
This is the most authentic anime it's been for the entire time because women in anime are obsessed with other women's breasts.
True.
Oh.
I tried to make it seem like nothing was happening.
Then she didn't even know that I
So
hugged
now
her.
that everyone is here, we can assign rooms. Now, because we could only get 5 rooms, we had to divide you into partnerships. So here they are, picked up from a hat. First up, Crow with UncleYuu.
I can handle that so long as the beds are not connected.
Crow said nonchalantly.
Crow said no homo.
Only,
Oh, God.
don't worry, only one of the 2 rooms have double beds. One was specially requested, and the other was because all the other rooms with non-double beds had been booked.
Suddenly, some of the group seemed rather nervous. I would be too if I had to share the bed with someone, especially Yusei.
Sherry with Bruno in one of the double bedrooms.
Sherry lifted her arms in triumph and hugged Bruno, who also looked very happy. I noticed Sherry's hand went lower on his body, and Bruno suddenly made an awkward face. I thought about what it meant, but I ignored it.
I ignored my conclusion.
Yeah.
It was immediately classified and removed from my mind.
Harley with me.
Carly once again gave her military salute.
Mikage with Jack.
Mikage blushed heavily at the thought of sharing a room with Jack, but Jack seemed indifferent towards the idea. His eyes were a little red. His nose was flaring. But then I realized something. 4 rooms, 3 of which had separate beds, 1 person left and 1 double bed. I shivered in fear. I thought to myself, Misty, I will kill you.
Finally, Yusei will share a room with Aki and the remaining double bed.
I heard some O's from some of them, but Yusei gave them a menacing glare, and that shut them up. The face of an angry Yusei.
Oh, and one last one. Bowser with Mario.
Oh!
The face of an angry Yusei certainly freaked me out.
We
Misty
have
was
to make the best of it.
Misty was handing out the room keys and talked while she did.
Can we just say Misha is actually asking the real questions here in chat? Hang on, I thought this was going to be a party. Why are they dividing everyone up into separate bedrooms? Where is the party?
Maybe
Obviously, they're
party. Tea party, yeah,
tea
the face
party.
story.
I think probably the party's going to be in like the reception area of the hotel, and then everybody has their room so they could party as hard as they want.
And they got the tickets for the party.
I'm
the hotel
assuming
party.
that it will be this
They can
question will
party
be answered
party.
in excruciating detail.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, let's get to it.
We will meet again in an hour at 8 o'clock. Feel free to check out the hotel, get cleaned up, etc.
I walked up slowly with Yusei, not saying a word with him. Carly and Misty were following behind us as their room was close. I knew Yusei would not bring up such a personal thing in front of them, so he kept quiet as well. Eventually, though, we made it to our room and I opened the door. I looked inside and the room was beautiful. The room looked like your standard hotel room, but there was a wonderful, gigantic window in front of the bed that had a view of the whole city. I looked around the rest of the room and saw the double bed and frowned, knowing that I would have to sleep together with Yusei in it. I ran into the bathroom with my backpack to avoid Yusei and started running the bath. I knew Yusei wouldn't be the kind of guy to bother someone taking a bath, so I just kept running it. So it's
Two
like
kinds of people in the world.
so like everybody came to this party and then it's like take an hour to get ready. Like what the fuck did they
Well, no, it's like they left at 5:30 and then the party's at 8, so they've got like 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours to kill.
Well, she said an hour.
Misty said an hour.
Yeah.
Well, etc. takes a long
Well-
time if you do it right.
I guess. However, when the water reached the halfway point, I stopped. I actually waved my hand through the water in order to fool Yusei.
So
Now
you
we
wouldn't
would think
think
a
I was a
shark was in there.
wasteroo.
Make him have to pee.
I just wanted to be alone to think to myself and not have Yusei bother me. I thought about how I would approach him about this. No way could I run anymore, and without a doubt, Yusei would ask me about that night. I thought about how I would try to get out of it. I kept thinking up excuses and constantly running my hand through the water to fool Yusei while I thought about it. Later, I found
I
an
heard you bathing. Was that you bathing?
Later,
Why do you still smell?
Later, I found an idea. It was stupid, but it would be a genuine excuse. I would tell him I tried to kiss him on the cheeks, but screwed up and kissed him on the lips instead. Hey, if you were in that situation, you would make up bullshit excuse too.
It's true. I would.
Don't deny it.
I then realized that Yusei would obviously notice that was not wet from the tub, plus I needed to take a bath anyway for the party, so I did. Like, why
Your
were you
excuse
faking
isn't
taking a
wet.
bath if you...
Were you really taking a bath?
All right, I
went
thought
in-
you were a soda.
I went inside and cleaned myself up. When I
Inside
got
the
up, I
tub?
put my... I guess so. When I got up, I put my clothes back on and looked in the mirror. To my horror, a huge amount of blush was on my face, probably from what was obviously to come. I opened the door slowly to look around my side to see if there was a light switch, and thank God there was. I carefully shut it off. I could hear Yusei turning around by the sound of his belt buckle jingling.
That is a loud ass
in
belt buckle.
slow search.
Why is his
Is the belt
belt?
buckle not fastened?
Yeah, that's the only way I can think of a belt buckle jingling.
Yeah, it's loose.
It's got to be loose.
You didn't drain the bath, did you? Just get ready to jump in there myself.
Key, why did you turn off the lights?
I did
My
not
pants are
respond.
around my ankles.
I did not respond.
Oh, you hear the jingling?
I kept quiet for a little bit.
I can't hear you over the sound of your belt buckle. Can you please turn it down?
Sorry, I have a message.
Well, we are leaving for the party soon. I wanted to not waste power.
It's a hotel.
I'm a goddamn moron.
I mean,
can
like,
hear a
and she
faint
wasted
chuckle
water.
from Yusei.
We'll waste
Right.
water, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
power.
You can't hide your blush from me. The light is shining in the room through the window.
Always sounds
Observe
creepy
the
and
light.
intimidating.
Why does he want her blush? Like,
We all know blush is a
Your
product,
blush
that
will
like
be
a makeup
mine.
product you put on.
yeah, like why does he want it?
I blushed even harder and looked to the right of me and saw that he was right. Both the lights of the city and the moon shined through. I tried
No.
to cover my face.
I'm trying to figure out a way that she could not notice that the room is lit.
Until she looks to the
Well,
right.
you know, when it's
Yeah.
really bright with the light on and you
It's-
turn it off, then it looks much darker.
It's like a weird version of Coyote Time where she turns off the light until she looks at the light source. She doesn't know.
I missed how they like ran into each other. She went in the bath specifically because he would not bother someone in the bath, and now here they are talking. Did I miss something?
Oh, she came out. She came out of it.
Yeah, she came out and
Good for
turned
her.
off the light.
Good for her.
But she couldn't
I'm
turn
proud
off
of
the
her.
moon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Moon
Fuck.
and the stars.
She couldn't turn off her heart.
Now, Aki, I need to ask you something, and I think it's the reason you are blushing. Why did you run away from me?
Am I that creepy? Am I?
Freezes everything. Why did you run? I can see you're blushing. I uncovered my face and I began to grow nervous trying to tell him. I took a deep breath and sighed.
Well, last night I tried to kiss you on the cheek. Not lie, like what you did at the party. I accidentally kissed you on the lips. I grew really embarrassed and ran off. I'm sorry about that.
I tried to play it off more naturally, however, while I did, I noticed the smile on Yusei's face disappeared. A frown appeared on his face. I suddenly felt even more nervous. I love how emotions and colors are not like related things, they just appear on faces in his fiction.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they grow upon the lip.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
He said quietly in a quiet tone.
You say what's wrong.
So
I
his
didn't
tone
say
and
anything of the
saying
sort.
matched.
Yeah.
Well, it's just... I thought it could give me an answer.
I looked at him confused.
An answer to what?
Did you say the line? I just heard a
I guess it
squeak.
was too...
I heard.
I asked him nervously.
Also, Misha says, now say it quietly in a loud tone.
Do it.
It's like the large boulder the size of a small boulder.
Let's say quietly in a loud tone. It's just quietly.
Furious, but relatively calm.
An answer to if I love you.
Oh, tehshogundude.
I love you.
Oh,
The
boy.
I know.
world just stopped there.
I thought your kiss would tell me my feelings
Right.
towards you.
Your explanation
I
of
would
your
love
kiss.
you. I would love you if you were like a little slutty and kind of took the first move, you know, but
Yeah.
guess I'll keep waiting for my Cinderella, if you know what I mean. The world just stopped there. I could not believe my ears. He was asking the same question as me all along. I had so many questions, but I could not ask any of them. I was just so surprised at his revelation.
I didn't know how I felt about you earlier, and I kept asking how I felt about you to myself. I even
Well, that was
gave
to me too.
Yeah.
That was weird. It's really bizarre.
I even gave you a kiss on the cheek without thinking. I don't know. Forget it.
Spitfire says now he's going to have a long wink.
Don't forget, one of those is log.
Yeah.
Long.
I apologize.
I suddenly snapped back into reality. I needed to make Yusei understand.
No! You say I really like you. Not just as a friend, but maybe even, well. Look, my emotions took control of me and I kissed you, but the thing is, I want to learn more. I've never felt like this with you with anyone else. Please, I want to know if I really do love you. Maybe you too.
I want to know what love is.
Oh, cool.
Like, I imagine she's
just walking by and I hope.
Yeah, yes! She's saying all this to you, and then she's just like, if this doesn't work out, maybe you.
All right, I'm free.
I said in the most
but I can skip it.
She puts her
I
hand
said-
like this, like, call me.
I said in the most emotional tone I could. Yusei looked back to me and smiled lightly. I smiled back nervously. He started to walk back to me slowly, and I got a bit nervous as he walked closer. As he got in front of me, he put his arms around my back gently. As I looked into his eyes, I began to see the emotion in them. I got rather hypnotized by them. I put my hands on his shoulders, feeling the emotions in me swell up.
Oh.
Want to give it a try? I mean, us being boyfriend and girlfriend?
He asked nervously, which surprised me for someone like you say. It did not care, though. No, the evil clown under Derry, Maine did not care.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, whoa. Yusei smiled at me and I smiled back. Then my face got closer to Yusei's. Our eyes started closing and our lips pushing forward. Then it happened. We both kissed in our control. The moment felt right. The winter atmosphere and against the moon felt amazing.
You
The
kissed
feeling
against
of
the
his
moon?
lips again. Yeah, apparently.
Damn, that's
The
hot.
feeling of the feeling of his lips against mine felt amazing. Even better than before now that he was kissing as well. Our lips kept wrestling on each other and it felt amazing. When we parted, we embraced.
Yeah.
Has any fanfic writer ever kissed anyone before?
No.
His lips had
Whether
mine
it's
in a full
coming
Nelson.
up for air.
Oh, his lips are bringing in a chair. That's not allowed. That's not allowed.
Oh, those lips are going to the top rope. Oh no, it's an RKO.
I was thinking the same thing, Misha. I want to learn more about motorcycle feelings.
Sam says kissing against the moon sounds pretty
Yay.
cheesy.
Hi, Sam.
Wah, wah.
Hey, Aki, remember what I said about stealing your first kiss?
Yusei whispered to me and I nodded on him. I nodded all over his thick shoulders.
I lied.
He said jokingly and I giggled.
Tee, you jerk.
I said jokingly as well. While we were embracing, we looked outside. It began snowing and I felt warm despite the cold imagery outside. I knew it was warmth from Yusei's arms. Maybe the hotel heater had something to do with it.
Yeah,
I
a little
mean,
bit.
yeah.
I really think.
Well, how else could you look at the imagery, but it's not. But it isn't cold.
Yeah.
There's no way VeryBreakyBishi did not have Baka in place of Jerk for that. And then Scooby's like, no, you gotta change it. You just got it.
Yeah.
That's got
my
Scooby's
one note
fingerprints
for your
all over it.
And Misha, it's been so long, I have no idea what that lie was about.
Yeah, because
the
each
first
chapter
kiss
takes
thing.
30 years to freaking finish.
What
Yeah,
was he saying? Like, I don't want to steal your first kiss, and
Yeah,
he's like,
something
I
like-
lied.
Yeah, something like that, probably.
Yeah.
That's
let's go with
that's
that.
very
You
creepy.
Steal it.
It's
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if this guy should be bottling for anybody, honestly.
yeah.
He's gonna lose his license.
Eventually, we went down to see the party holding hands. People were wondering why we took so long.
Who was the party holding
I didn't
hands
know a
with?
party. Maybe that guy that she was like, and you.
Oh my god, he's cheating on us already?
Some noticed why before people even started asking. We looked at each other and smiled at each other and finally admitted our relationship. Some reacted with awes, some with shock and awe. Some with shock and with Carly wanting to report on it, though Yusei gave his death stare again. We asked if everyone could keep it a secret, and if not, keep it ambiguous, except if you're Carly. That night we all celebrated.
Hi, Carly. I am Carly.
That night, so you can tell. It's fine. That night, we all celebrated, talked about stereotypical Christmas things, ordered
Oh, that's my
rooms.
favorite thing to do.
What's your favorite stereotypical Christmas thing?
I like chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I like Santa. Ordered room service and so on. It was too much fun. Eventually, though, it It had to end, and later I found myself in bed with Yusei. While I managed to get into the bed, I was shaking up despite having the covers on me. Later on, he came in his Hesai pajamas. Or is that like, okay, this is probably a stupid question, but is like that Sai pajamas, like, is that an actual, like...
No, it's not.
That's not.
Okay. Because I've seen that, like, HS in Asian names before, so I'm like, maybe that's a, okay.
Sai pajamas.
But no.
In Sai pajamas as well, and got inside. Whoa. As soon as I felt the bed shake, I squeaked.
Damn it.
As soon as I felt the bed shake, I squeaked a little. Did not help when Yusei put his arms around me.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeaking, I squeaked like a car alarm.
Yes, all that build up, the party was like 2 sentences.
Yeah, come on. We're going to go to this party. We're going to go to the party. Wasn't the party great?
Hey guys, don't tell anybody about us. We're going back to the day.
We got like a paragraph of this monstrosity left. Can we just finish it, please?
Let's go.
Never on day one a key.
Not on day one. What a gentleman.
Right now, I just want to cuddle up with and hold you tight because I am feeling cold.
Do they not know that they have a heater in the damn room?
Well, but the imagery.
Yusei whispered to me, saying the last lines like a little child. You want to give that a different reading? Then?
Gross.
I'll
Gross.
try that again.
Gross.
Okay.
Gross.
Don't think shame, you say.
Never on day one a key. Right now, I just want to cuddle up with and hold you tight because I'm feeling cold.
God damn it. God damn it.
Yusei whispered to me, saying the last lines like a little child. I smiled at what he said and turned to him, seeing his inviting face.
I told him we're breaking up.
I embraced him as well. If there is one thing about Yusei, then it was that he was always good at comforting me, even in the middle of the night. Did I instantly fall in love with him there? No, and neither did he, and neither of us knew what was to come.
So stop asking.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Oh my
I haven't mentioned a drummer.
Lips.
Well, we were in
I
love.
closed my eyes.
This
My
is
lips
confused.
pushed forward and blew the shit out of my rape whistle.
Okay, where was that lips wrestling description? I gotta add that to the quotes.
Right here. Our lips kept wrestling on each other.
That's amazing. That's perfect.
Then they started boxing.
That part was weird.
That's right. We were doing kissing to each other. I put it on my resume. Yeah, I do kissing.
Okay, we're gonna take a short break to look at some fan art. This is art that's our.
Should I make a Cobalt Vixen now?
Yeah, get your Cobalt Vixen ready.
Okay.
'Cause we're gonna be going into Lover Lust. Okay, let's see. It was posted in Fanver.
So I forget, were we ever going back to that Ghidra one?
Eventually, when we stopped reading that stupid... Oh, Michael, I hate you for making us reread 700 Days. It's so awful.
You love it. You know you love it.
I love it, and I fucking hate it, dude.
That's what I like to hear. You hate yourself for loving it.
I hate myself for many reasons.
Okay, where did you post your art, though? What channel?
Oh, me?
Oh, are you me? Oh.
I sent it to you in your...
Oh, I thought you posted it publicly.
I posted it on my Twitter, but it's also in your DMs.
Oh, okay.
I slid into your DMs and posted my art.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Also,
with that.
I've got a piece of art, so don't forget about that.
And Quinn, are you able to post it to either the fanfiction theater channel or the?
Yes, I can post it.
Cool. And then.
Let me go get it.
It's kind of blurred.
This is them beating the chameleon all night.
Beating the chameleon without mercy.
This is so good.
Yes. this is. This was a reference. What is the? It's from an anime, right?
I think it's from JoJo's.
Yeah.
Okay, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or whatever.
Yeah, from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Here, I'll get the original, so you can compare. This is the original sequence, and this is for the three of them: Fox, Orlando, and Farah beat the chameleon without mercy. From the chapter Leon the Ghoul Master.
Amazing.
I was so pleased with how this turned out.
Yeah,
it's very
Quinn,
nice.
It
this looks
consumed my
wonderful.
life. It consumed my life for like a week.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be a real letdown after this.
The wine dribbling down.
Yes,
of,
that's a wonderful touch.
Yeah.
Well, he obviously can't drink it. He's got the scarf there.
Yeah.
I really love Farah's like fucking workout leotard pants, like those.
That's what she wears. Like I looked her up, and that's like her outfit.
Wow.
I think, isn't
okay.
she only from a comic book or something?
I don't know, but the picture they have of her online is horrible. Like it's just a really disgusting picture.
Huh.
I think she's from a comic based on the Super Nintendo game that came out in like 1993.
She looks like Howard the Duck in that picture that they have of her online.
Okay.
I mean, you say that like it's a bad thing.
All right. This is a portrait of Newcomer 24, the author of Lover Lust. Michael, do you want to do the voice?
Hey, Equinox Wolf, if you want to hang out sometime, I'd be down. I honestly don't have many games, but I have a lot of Totinos and free time. So, there you go.
Very good. You're all wonderful and talented.
This
I'm
is
so
this
proud
is,
of my
again,
boys.
like,
This
it's one of those
picture-
things where, like,
This
Go
picture is
ahead.
worth 5 million words. What's going on with the curtains, Michael? The curtains are telling me a story.
my original conception is that the house would be overflowing and in disrepair.
Understood.
And then it took me like 20 minutes to draw the goddamn bread, and I was like, oh, I think I'm done. And so like the doors, the cabinet doors are supposed to be open with like cereal falling out and stuff, and
Wonderful.
the curtains are supposed to be like undone, but I was like, I think it gives the hint of that, you know?
Yes.
So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I imagine he caught the curtain on fire at one point.
Yeah.
And he beat it
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
and then
probably.
he thought it looked bad, so he just took a scissors and chopped it off.
Yeah.
But see, this is gorgeous because his coffee maker is under the. How did he set his coffee maker on fire? This man is a genius.
Well, he used to have a sandwich maker there, like a George Foreman.
That
but
would explain the bread.
yeah.
It all comes together. It comes together like the genius shared universe of FDADDY.
I wonder.
Right. But he was in the other room on the laptop writing, and he got in the zone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And lost track of time, and the grease fire started. So.
Michael, I posted a picture of Farah in the peanut gallery. She looks like a freaking Muppet. It's so weird.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Yeah, but Michael,
I
I can
used-
actually see that on the front of a greeting card for sale in, like, I don't know, Spencer Gifts or something.
Like a Dr. Seuss Muppet.
Yeah,
is,
it's awful.
Strange.
Ugh.
Ew.
So that's Farah canonically, I guess. Where's
That's pheromone.
So I do have a recap for this, though. If
Cool.
somebody else wants to read it, they're more than welcome to.
Sure, I could read it.
Sure.
Okay, it's in the thing, but from a while ago. It's in the order, but from a while ago. Let me go post it there again.
Okay.
God, Michael, you're so slow.
Well, I have a lot of windows open.
Well, close them. It's raining.
Okay, it's in the
Are you okay?
order.
Okay.
E?
In a time of peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. That's my recap noise.
Okay.
Huh?
Are you gonna?
Me? Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I got
Sounded
this.
like you were gonna read.
All right, here I go.
It is a time of peace in Corneria. The wars are over, and Star Fox and his crew are enjoying a bit of Aradar in the downtime. Crystal, walking along one night, is attacked by Simon Zimmerman. She's saved by Wolf O'Donnell, but at a price. She also takes a hit and will die unless Wolf saves her by turning her into a vampire. She accepts the devil's bargain, with the caveat that she must stay thankful to Wolf. Crystal returns to headquarters, and her crewmates begin to wonder about her strange new predilections for eating strawberry jelly in her hoodie. Starwolf eventually kidnaps Crystal in order to indoctrinate her further into becoming a full-fledged blood drinker. She is also given a sword. Farah shows up with a vampire hunter, Orlando, who is determined to take Starwolf down. We're going to do that every time again. Wolf, now calling himself Volk, which is Russian for wolf, captures Crystal and keeps her in a castle. Star Fox goes to rescue her. Many of the gang are captured as well. Fox faces Crystal in mortal combat and loses his life. His body is unceremoniously dumped in a river outside the castle, where death resurrects him and turns him into a soul collector. Once he's killed Volk, death will give him his old body back. Fox meets up with Orlando and Farah. They sneak back into the castle to rescue everyone who's had a harrowing ordeal. Lucy is now a vampire as well. Farah and Orlando do battle with Leon, who's become a ghoul master. They stake him to death, and Fox eats his soul.
Da-da-da.
Damn.
Blood
Why?
So hopefully, if anyone's new in the chat, they feel up to speed now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes just as much sense as what was read.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about what you're missing. That's it. That's what happened. That's where we're at.
It's, when I was writing that, I was trying to make it as basic as possible, and then I wrote the Royal High School recap, which is literally 50 words, and it's man, one thing you can say about this, I guess, is at least shit happens, All right, we ready?
Yep.
Note. I know the Leon fight from the previous chapter was kind of rushed and disappointing. There's only so many details I can go into for a fight with a vampire, especially.
I
mean, it's just all been done. What a risk taker I am to write a story with a vampire, right? Especially considering how our three main protagonists are two vampire hunters and an undead creature who was originally an anthropomorphic animal mercenary that you can consider a wraith vampire hybrid. I promise you, the other fights won't be as quick. Let's continue on with the story. Chapter 16, Fight with Crystal. Fox, Farah, and Orlando found themselves back in the hallway, where there were no living things in sight. With nothing else to do, they went through the middle path.
That's
Do we
what
have our
I like
cast
to do
list
with
up, by the way?
hallways.
Not the wall.
Is convert to Taoism when you do?
The one change I want to make is I want to give Fox to Drew permanently because I love what Drew did with it. Which I assume was just an impression of what I was doing.
Yeah, just trying to sound vaguely heroic,
Drew
probably
there?
Drew righty kind of. Yeah.
It was
Can you hear me?
perfect.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
yes.
We hear your perfect voice.
Okay.
Great.
Doesn't this lead to the throne room?
Era asked.
Yes. Oh boy.
So are other
Sorry,
people
haunted
hearing
music
Drew? Because
box.
I'm not hearing Drew.
Oh,
I
We
hear
are.
I hear
I
Drew.
heard it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't hear him
I'm
at
getting
all?
Oh,
Yeah, no, and like his thing in the streaming is showing up as like the two little dots as if he's not connected. Why is that only affecting me? That doesn't make any sense.
take that
Does not
away.
make any sense.
I think Drew blocked
Okay.
you.
I
If
blocked it. Yeah.
if everybody else can hear Drew,
Yeah, you can't hear
I'll
me, really?
try to time things well. Fox said.
I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah.
But we have to find a different way to it. As a means of precaution, we could check our surroundings for a different path as we go up the staircase.
If there's another path,
Orlando ventured.
we could use the element of surprise to our advantage.
No doubt about it.
Farrah said. The three continued to walk. The three continued to walk up the staircase, only to find another path while doing so.
There's a shortcut.
Fox looked at the path.
Let's go through it.
Orlando said as he walked towards it.
I love that was a necessary line. Let's go through it. Yeah.
Let's proceed.
Throne room. In the throne room, Volk sat on his throne with Crystal next to him.
Oh, here we go.
Cobalt Vixen,
Woo!
still
Here we
angry
go.
with the lupine vampire. We've got the sound effects.
I got my
and everything,
vixen
right?
now here.
Yeah.
It's blue and lovely.
I'll be right back. I need to get a chaser.
Mainly due to him forcing her to kill Fox. Mainly. Not only that, but the mercenary turned vampire was going to force her into marrying him. As if he had a chance of making her his.
Quite a lovely night, isn't it?
Volk asked.
Now
Quinn
we gotta
left
wait
to get a chaser.
Yeah. For those of you who are new, the drinking game is Cobalt Vixen. You can see we've had 98 instances of Cobalt Vixen in the past 15 chapters. And some of those chapters didn't have any, so imagine...
Well, if we hit 100,
some-
will it like break the
Probably.
counter? Like
It'll break us all, man.
Y2K.
Yeah.
All right.
When it rolls over.
Are we at my line yet, or are
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry.
I suppose.
I suppose.
Crystal answered.
You don't seem too happy.
The king of the vampires noted.
I'm still upset about what you made me do to Fox.
I love how Newcomer is like, I'll explain it internally right before I have the conversation that explains it externally. Like, just in case.
Yeah.
The Vixen stated.
Honestly,
A one-eyed lupine said.
you should still remain grateful to me.
God damn
After
it.
all, Fox can't hold you back anymore from your gratitude.
Yeah.
From grad school, he held you back. He never held me back.
Serenian frowned.
He was supportive of me. In fact, you could even say that he encouraged me to do my best.
We should quit talking about him like he's still dead.
Volk stated.
After all, he's back from the dead.
So we don't speak ill of
Yeah.
him.
Get it?
So now we can just talk shit about this guy all day long.
Yeah.
That may be so.
Crystal said.
but my telepathy was telling me that something was different about Fox. I could barely even sense him.
Why is that?
The lupine asked.
Well,
Lord Volk!
Panther and Miyu burst into the room.
What is it?
Volk asked in annoyance.
Leon has been slain.
Panther
Leon's
said,
getting larger.
What?
The one-eyed vampire was baffled.
Who was Miyu?
I swear we ask that every
Drew was
time.
Miyu.
Oh. Yeah, okay. And it appears that Fox is back.
Miyu noted. I have no idea.
It's worked
if
out.
there's a lineup. Okay.
I knew it.
Crystal thought, her mood more cheerful than afraid.
I know.
The king of the vampires stated,
Crystal told me that when I asked her what was wrong.
What should we do about that death-cheating Vulpine?
their ass.
Cheater.
I'll have Crystal fight him again.
Volk said.
Genius.
But I already fought Fox.
The vixen stated.
Didn't you read the last chapter? Or whatever.
No, that was like 2
I know, it was a
chapters
long
ago.
time ago. I'm sorry.
But I don't want to fight the man you forced me to kill again. I don't even want to fight him.
That's tough for you, my queen.
The lupine vampire looked at his bride-to-be.
Sucks to be you, bitch.
Sucks to be you, my liege.
I don't think that you really have a choice here.
Miyu stated.
Sorry, Crystal.
Panther bowed to the cobalt vixen.
Whoa.
Getting
God,
close.
the Cobalt Vixen, everyone.
99, the Toto.
It's 99, right?
99
Yeah.
cobalt
99.
vixens.
Crystal sighed sadly as she sat back in her throne. She didn't want to face Fox, especially since that her former lover would think that his death was her fault. That would make everything worse for her.
Yeah.
I killed him.
Of course.
Yeah. We've all been there. Meanwhile, Fox had entered the shortcut with Farah and Orlando. To his surprise, there was another staircase.
The world just keeps going. What the hell?
However, this one was being guarded by a few floating skulls that were on fire.
Is this a Zelda dungeon now? What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Luckily,
Castlevania
Orlando
element,
threw
folks.
holy water on the skulls, weakening them. Farah then stomped on each of them, destroying the demonic creatures.
My art was prophetic.
Yeah.
So they were floating real low. Real low.
They're good stompers. Like Waluigi good.
That was easy.
The Fennec noted,
Let's continue onwards.
Fox said as he walked up the staircase.
Agreed.
Orlando said.
Moving right along.
It's weird because I think I'm getting an echo of Drew from somebody who's got like a slight echo, so that helps.
I'm getting
a
an
lot.
echo a
All
little
right.
bit.
The three then moved towards the door that was on top of the stairs. Upon opening it, they found themselves in a large room.
Door that was on top of the stairs. Makes it sound like it's just lying there.
It's when
Yeah.
they surf down it.
Yeah.
Like the door in Wizard of Oz, you know, to like a cellar door.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Orlando asked.
Looks like another hallway.
Fox stated.
Correct.
A voice softly said. Oh, I was sorry. I was looking because I was like, wait, was that Volk or Crystal? I guess it doesn't matter. When Fox turned his head, he saw Volk standing next to Crystal.
Hi, Fox.
Crystal sadly greeted.
I
The
know why
undead
you killed me.
Vulpine said,
Didn't work that time.
I know why you killed me, Crystal.
Now.
Now.
The undead Volpine said,
You were mind controlled by Folk.
I also used my powers to shake out the whereabouts of intruders out of her. Build a wall, and they're
No.
stops the bet.
No one's making hymens in this
One-eyed
one.
Lupine boasted.
How nice of you.
Fox sarcastically stated,
surrender so that I don't make her queen fight you again, pup.
the king of the vampires glared at the Volpine.
I won't.
Hale's glowing eyes narrowed.
Not until you tell me what your plan is.
Haven't I told you already?
That's true.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Check this.
I would like to have my memory refreshed.
Stated?
I don't have much faith in the audience's attention span.
I'm going to send my army of the undead all throughout the galaxy.
The Lupine
I remember
vampire
that.
said,
Oh, yeah.
Then I can have them take down any threats to Starwolf.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Volpine, that's me.
Yeah.
the Volpine
You.
The Volpine could
You
feel his powers
creepy bastard.
growing as he got it.
Okay.
No?
Michael, you had to stop.
You
know you
creepy
win.
bastard.
Okay.
Now.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The Volpine could feel his powers growing as he got angry.
You're going to have your army attack other species because you feel like they would be threats?
That's right.
Volk calmly said.
Anyone who gets in the way of my army must die.
Okay. Oh, scroll down on the page so
Hold
I
on.
can see. There we go. Ah, yes. I've heard it. Oh, wait, sorry.
Damn
Damn you, folk.
There you go.
Oh my god.
The undead fox roared.
You are no god. These plans for intergalactic genocide are unconscionable.
That's what you think, but I feel like my army can benefit off of it.
The one-eyed vampire said.
I've heard enough. I remember everything.
Oh.
Fox shouted.
Fight me at once.
Fight Crystal first,
The king of the vampires instructed.
then we'll talk.
Crystal sadly drew her sword out and moved towards Fox. The Volpine returned the Cobalt Vixen sad look.
100
There
Cobalt
it is. It
Vixen!
overlaps my clip art now.
Yay!
Let's go. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have chosen Jim Beam for this.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Vixen whispered.
Actually,
Go.
Fox said.
I should apologize for not seeing what was happening to you.
Shall we begin?
The bloody
laughed.
hoodie was a big, big challenge.
It's strawberry
shall.
jelly. Come on.
They're making
The
preserves. you
Volpine
crazy-
nodded.
Yes.
The two foxes then proceeded to fight. As Crystal swung her sword, Fox managed to block the blade with his claws. However, they had to convince Volk that Crystal was winning. The main problem with that plan was that Fox was really the one who was winning due to his new abilities. Each time the Cobalt Vixen, on her way to 200, each time the Cobalt Vixen nearly landed a blow on the Volpine, he would turn intangible. Not only that, but he would skillfully dodge her attacks.
Didn't need to, but you did.
Yeah.
I admit,
Crystal stated.
you've become quite unpredictable.
It's pronounced intangible.
You're a telepath.
Go.
Fox chuckled.
You should be able to predict my moves. I guess that you have been slouching with your telepathy, you lazy vampire.
That's not the only power I've got now.
That's not
The
the, only
Cobalt Vixen.
slouching I've been doing.
That's right.
Oh my god, how many
Sorry.
shots?
The Cobalt
What
Vixen
else
calmly
can
said.
you do? What else can you do?
The Vulpine asked.
This.
The Vixen stated as she used her psychokinesis to lift the undead male.
Put me down!
Yo.
Fox sternly told her.
Okay.
Crystal complied as she released her psychic grip on Fox, causing him to fall to the ground.
Should we help him?
Farah asked.
Orlando.
I'm waiting to. Okay. The power of God, put me down. Okay. Help him. I think Fox can handle it.
Orlando stated. Fox and Crystal continued their battle, with Crystal in the winning side now. Fox found himself unable to dodge every attack the Cobalt Vixen threw at him.
Wow.
Oh, they didn't want to
I'm
hurt
gonna
each
call
other.
the ambulance real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm not even drinking. I'm getting secondhand drunk from Quinn.
While they didn't want to hurt each other, the look on Volk's face made it clear that Crystal was not allowed to lose the fight. Eventually, Fox collapsed to the ground.
Finish him!
Volk shouted, causing Crystal's eyes to get a hypnotized look again.
Crystal, don't do it.
Farah pleaded.
Break free of Volk's mind control.
Orlando cried.
You must.
Their pleas fell on deaf ears as the Cobalt Vixen brought the blade down to the nearly unconscious Fox. However, this caused a bluish-yellow aura to appear around the Vulpine.
What the hell?
Volk
that would
asked
be
in disbelief.
green, right? Right?
Bluish
Bluish yellow.
Green.
Hold on, let me get my color theory book.
It's just a theory, Tristan.
A blue fairy.
Fox got back up and glared at the king of the vampires. The strike from Crystal's sword was what the Vulpine needed to unleash another new power. The shockwave broke the Cobalt Vixen free from her hypnotized state.
I'm done.
Still gonna read,
I had
right?
a feeling that would happen.
I was
Good.
gotcha.
She smiled.
Really? How?
Fox asked.
Good question.
Volk stated.
Thank you.
I could sense
You're
some.
welcome, but die.
Oh, yeah.
I could sense dark energy flowing around Fox.
Crystal said.
It grew throughout the battle, so I figured that if I struck the guy, it would allow the dark energy to burst out of him.
Oh.
Not really an explanation I could give.
Fox was puzzled.
But it works. What?
Does it?
Someone explain what I just said. What did I just say?
Drew, don't worry about it. It works. All you need to know is it works. It works.
No kidding. What's going on?
See, dark energy
Tristan.
builds up inside of us
Tristan, it
like
just
an
works.
egg.
It just
and then
works.
if you
Yeah.
crack it,
It just, that's the thing about it. It just works.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
Crystal,
Past pocket.
Volk said.
sheath your sword. We'll deal with Fox and the other two later.
Oh, no, you don't.
Orlando ran towards Volk and Crystal. Volk threw a smoke bomb on the ground, blinding the
Bam.
three heroes and allowing him to make his escape with the queen, or with his queen.
Pocket sand.
Damn that
No.
bastard.
that should be it. Damn that bastard.
God dang that bastard.
Come on, come on.
That son of a bitch.
Michael, you.
Owl mouth,
Yeah.
thank you.
I didn't hear a go.
Oh, go.
Go.
Definitely go. Go.
Fox snarled.
Come on, child.
Oh God, who was
Okay,
death?
this
Who's
is
the-
It's a familiar voice.
Oh, I was dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Funny.
A familiar voice echoed.
And you had an opportunity to kill Wolf right here he sat. Right where he sat.
Death flew
You
towards
get it.
Fox, with the Vulpine weary of him.
Oh man, this guy.
How long were you waiting?
What are you gonna do? Bring me back to life again?
God, you're not my mom. I don't need a lunch.
Yes, as promised. Okay, say Fox asked now.
Fox
Okay.
asked.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Oh, how long were you waiting?
Okay,
Now,
Okay.
now.
Fox
Fox
asked.
asked.
I only came here to tell you about your Phantom Blade.
You left it in my bog.
Guess I waited a little too long since all your dark forces left you. Whoops. Death answered.
My what?
The Vulpine was perplexed.
Your Phantom Blade.
The cloaked figure said,
Like Crystal said, it's made of dark energy. Made out of dark energy. When she brought her sword down on you, it created your weapon.
Interesting.
Fox looked at the glowing blade.
Use it well.
Death warned.
You can only have it out for so long.
I'll put a meter up in the air above you so that you can tell how long you can have it out.
If you have your dark blade out for more than 4 hours, please consult a doctor.
I thought that was like, you can only have it out for so long. Like, you can only, yeah.
Go away with it.
That was
I'll do
so
that.
long.
Thanks, neighbor.
Go.
Vulpine said,
I might even use my claws for some of my fights. Oh my God, you haven't been using your claws? Your claws? Oh,
They've been using their flaws every day.
Oh.
Good to know.
don't care, Death said before flying off. Farah and Orlando looked at Fox in utter astonishment.
What is that thing?
The Fennec asked.
A new power of mine.
Fox stated.
Do you know how it works?
Orlando asked.
Yes, the Vulpine lied.
Yes. Go.
The Vulpine answered.
But I can only use it for so long.
For so long.
For so long.
Let me just set my watch for an alarm to go off after so long.
That is the worst fucking tutorial ever. I don't know, use it or some shit. What? I don't look like a fairy godmother.
Is it so long?
Shall we continue?
Farah asked.
Of course we should.
Fox said.
I mainly want to take the Phantom Blade out for a test drive.
It's a car now? What the hell?
Lies in now. Do not drive the sword, you stupid.
Do not sit on the sword. No, it's not. You don't
Sorry,
ride
Sue,
on the sword.
Done. We're good. I'm good to.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Do the
Go.
I should really quit relying on cliffhangers now, should I? Before I conclude this chapter, I have something to say to Equinox Wolf.
Uh-huh.
Equinox Wolf, thanks for telling me that I should have used intangible instead of transparent when it came to describing Fox's new powers. As for Crystal, Wolf/Folk practically forced the answer out of her due to his hypnotic mind control powers. It wasn't her doing when she revealed that Fox was back, it was her master controlling her. At the same time, Fox revealing his new powers to Leon was more or less just him being confident with his new powers. Also, you could say that Crystal was just playing along with Fox's new abilities during their fight in this chapter. Her acting skills were quite convincing, as it made her seem like her telepathy was useless, but in reality it was telling her all sorts of stuff. It even allowed her to give Fox the extra power that he needed to create the Phantom Blade. If you couldn't tell, she's starting to plot against Wolf/Volk. What did you guys...
I'm not kidding with the spoilers.
What did you... First she was like, I'll feel this out. Let's see where this is going.
Yeah.
Whoever's gonna win, I'll go to them.
What did you guys think about this chapter? I know when you leave a review or give a constructive criticism. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Man, these Volpines ain't loyal.
No, what time is
So
it?
did I miss something? How come? Why did everybody quit fighting?
Because he got his weapon.
Yeah.
He pulled out his sword.
know.
It was so big, everyone was frightened and ran away.
Everyone
Like,
was
that's
like,
what
I
happened.
didn't hear them
What
run away. I didn't
big
hear about
boy.
them running away.
Well, Volk threw a smoke bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Misha says, yes, more Equinox Wolf newcomer 24 content. So I guess that's a ship now.
Oh, it has been. I can't wait to
I
read
think
the
that's what this
fanfic
is all
shipping them
about.
together.
Okay.
We had a
That's gonna be
healthy
Michael's
dose of
next
Cobalt
part.
Vixens.
No, we did not have a healthy dose of Cobalt Vixens.
We better hurry on to Royal High School, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to die. So
Oh,
you
no.
can continue.
How long is it, Tracy?
She said.
It's 7 pages on Google Docs. It's not that
How
long.
long is your dark
Okay,
sword?
let's do it. I'm okay if we go a
It's-
little bit
it's-
over. We started a little bit late.
Well, also, it's like divided into. I don't think it's all Sonic's point of view, so we could do like one or two point of views or whatever, you know.
I would just like to
just so everybody
Do it
knows,
live.
just so everybody knows, 15 reviews, 13 faves, 12 follows.
Wow. Well, I just want to pitch, if we do have like 5 minutes left or
Tracy
whatever,
does Sonic, right?
we should go back to that first author. I mean, not tonight.
FDADDY.
That's a
Oh,
good
sorry.
idea.
To myself. But I do like
I'm gonna
just
try
some
logging
shorties.
off real quick and logging back in to see if that.
You do that. Wait, why am I talking to him? God. He can't hear you, Drew.
You can say anything you want to, Drew. Just like nail him.
Yeah, quick, Drew. Quick, Drew, get it all off your chest right now.
Drew, just start saying
I don't have
every.
enough complaints about him.
I can
Wow.
see and hear Drew
That's
now.
Oh,
scathing.
You like
Michael, you'll
him,
never
boo.
believe what he just said about you.
you
No,
won't
you
believe it.
can't hear any of us
Alrighty,
now.
Iago. Jeez.
Alrighty.
Would you believe it? Not a complaint. Not a single one.
So where did we land?
I wouldn't
Are we-
believe it. Boom.
Oh, well, we
Royal
can
High
do
School?
Royal High.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Royal
I'm
High
just
School.
saying,
Come on.
Next,
Tracy,
for
where did
future.
you post?
Did I post it in fanfiction?
Yeah,
Theater?
yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Here, I'll throw a peanut gallery again too. So
Okay.
And we should do the recap, or is that out of?
Oh yeah, I mean, here I'll do the recap because it's a short one for.
Yeah.
Okay, here, hold on. Okay. Sonic and friends are going to high school to learn to become royalty. So far, they've studied dance, martial combat, and Egypt. Also, they've played some sports and done some cheerleading. Sonic and Amy are just friends. He has to be free, like the wind. Nebula is an OC, and she's struggling to act like her character. If you are a prince, you have the strength of a lion, fearless as a horse, and the heart of a gentleman to his lady.
Okay. Chapter 9. Hang out. I and my boys are looking in the store to find awesome formal suit jackets. Only because we don't wear pants. I hope the ladies don't complain about it, because we don't like girls complaining about it.
If I want a shirt cocket as a fast hedgehog, that is my business, son of a bitch.
Shirt cogging.
So what are you gonna get, Sonic? Some Scottish-styled clothing?
Tails wondered.
Yes.
No way I'll wear a kilt. I shook my head.
Drew, I think you're silly.
Oh, okay. Balls out or nothing. Okay. Japanese or American style?
Silver asked. Maybe the Japanese type. I looked at some uniforms. I like the style of the formal Japanese suit, like Men in Black.
Black is always the traditional outfit for men when it comes to taking a lady to dance. Tails was going for the French outfits. Shadow was going for the Transylvania style, like Dracula. I know Vlad Dracula was once a...
or Shadula?
Shadula.
Yeah. Shadula's about to be born.
I know Vlad Dracula was one sadistic prince who had dinner while watching his enemies getting impaled. Some say that Shadow's red eyes look like a vampire.
I feel like I have to stress again that we were not wearing pants.
No
Just hanging
way.
out with
And
the
if you
boys.
got a problem with that? Well, we don't like people having a problem with that.
We were just hanging out with the boys with no pants. That's how we roll.
No homo.
Just the boys, no pants.
And we don't like girls complaining about it, you hear?
Are you gonna bite someone's neck and make her your bride? I teased him to get a reaction.
I'll be biting your neck if you if you stop getting in my personal
You
space.
stop!
Oh,
Stay in my space!
It's a great picture to go with that line.
yeah.
He lowly growled at me. Suit yourself.
That's what we're here to
replied,
do.
Yeah!
Just say,
Woo!
I am damn serious, faker.
He made that scary glare. Oh, right, sorry. I got away from him. Silver was looking at the futuristic suits, which fit his taste of style. He picked one suit that had some cyan highlights. Time traveler to the future, psychic boy? I teased him.
girls love modern style.
He said, and I thought you liked German style. I replied with a chuckle.
What?
I do.
Silver said, your taste has changed a bit? I asked.
Wait, is that like a Nazi dig? What does that mean?
Or is it like a sex dungeon dig? I don't understand what it is. Like, where are we at?
Tristan, I feel like
Also,
you should be...
silver should be futuristic, like wearing a silver suit, right? I mean, that's what they do.
Yeah.
He's
I feel like
from
you
They
should
look
just
like
be hitting
tinfoil.
the laugh track button intermittently.
yeah.
This is-
Yeah,
This
we
was supposed to
know.
be a
That's
joke. Yeah.
Spitfire says, is German style just lederhosen but no pants?
Yes!
I don't know how
So
that
just
works.
loose hanging suspenders.
Yeah.
Yes!
Just suspenders?
All right, nobody draw that. That's my fan fiction.
All right.
That's my fan art.
Did Silver say mostly yes?
Oh, sorry. Mostly yes.
Hold on one second.
Silver
Let me-
said, is he?
Yeah, that's not it. Okay. I found my laugh track.
It's coming,
Okay.
Misha.
Come on.
It's coming.
How Stellus found her laugh track.
Silver said, as he takes the futuristic suit jacket. I went to Knuckles to see what he likes, and from what I saw, he's more interested in Greek style.
He's having a toga party? What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
All right.
Does this make me look godlike?
He held out.
It's a toga.
He held out
You
his
have to
suit.
ask, man.
More like Ares, since you have rage and war within you like him. I smirked.
Why would I start wars?
Knuckles replied, anger and rage always lead to war. And you
And the
always
dark
get
side of the
overprotective. And you always get overprotective with gems and diamonds all the time, I answered.
Makes me more of a guardian.
Knuckles said. More like it, I agreed.
Laugh
As we
track?
all As we all checked out to find great suit jackets, we all head back to the high school campus.
I'm sure Cream will like this one.
Tails looks at his jacket. My little brother is growing up. I was impressed that my fox brother is finally impressing Cream.
It's good living impressing Cream.
Thanks.
Tails smiled. You guys feel ready to impress your ladies at the gala next week? I asked them.
Yes, I hope Blaze looks perfect.
Boo! Silver said.
Cat puns? Really? Have you been playing with cats your whole life?
In
In
your
real
life.
Your whole life.
I'll make you eat those words. Shadow was not amused.
No, but I learned that Egyptians used to worship cats. Blaze is like my lifesaver and my sunlight.
All right.
Silver said. More like you'll have cat whiskers if you keep using cat puns too much.
All
I
right, Dave
teased him.
Coulier, calm down.
That's me, Dave Coulier the Hedgehog.
Yeah, maybe.
Silver said, bye now, that's all.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just really
Wow.
want them all to like have gotten mixed up and they're all wearing like hospital gowns instead of jackets. Like just butts all exposed. Like,
Yeah.
this looks
Would
great.
make sense. They never wear pants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies, we don't wear pants.
Amy's POV.
All right, so are we gonna keep going even though it's all right? Today is Saturday, which means no school, and the girls and I are just having fun with a makeover in my dorm room while Sonic and the boys are just doing what the boy routine does. I was applying some flower-inspired makeup.
Like the girl routine does.
Perfect. Some more work will do.
Well, then it's not perfect.
So it's perfect, whatever we're talking about, but more work will do. Got it. Got it.
Uh-huh.
Rouge said, "Tell me again why purple, black, and sometimes dark blue is your thing, Nebula." X asked.
I have a guess.
Let's find out.
Probably because the colors relate to the galaxies and the nebulas, and I like those in colors and even for makeup too.
Nebula said, applying purple eyeshadow.
And because my fur is violet blue and other colors don't match me.
That she has, Hex said.
Wait.
Who's Blaze the cat?
Kevin
Oh,
was
Blaze.
Blaze.
Oh, tell me, Hex. Oh, you moved it on me. Tell me, Hex, can you sense body heat like a real regular snake?
Whoa.
Oh, whoa!
Shit.
Huge slam!
I thought it was
Not a
moving.
freak.
I thought it was moving in a shipping way, you know, like
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you
yeah.
sense body heat?
Sense my body. Yeah.
Yes, and it's always easy for me when it comes to infrared when I see red or orange through my thermal eyes, especially in the dark. Hex said, applying red lipstick.
Pretty cool. I wish I could do the same.
Blaze joked.
Because of your flames.
I teased.
Yeah.
She nodded.
Yeah, smartass.
Where's that last? Give me
Rouge
that
was
last
I'm
one.
confused. What does that have to do with anything? Like she sets things on fire and then she can't see them in the dark? Like what the hell?
Rouge was applying blue eyeshadow on her eyelids.
Oh, that's the place to put it.
Good for her.
Due to her amazing aim.
What about you, Rouge? What makeup color inspires it?
I asked.
Blue like my eyes.
Oh my god.
Usually, aquamarine colors like birthstone gems are my favorite.
All birthstone gems are aquamarine. Did you know? My fur color only on my face and hair is the easiest color to have. Other colors.
White?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, yeah, it
Bruce
is white.
said.
Like, I don't understand what that means.
What the easiest color to have other
okay,
colors?
I mean, like,
if you put
I
that
guess-
color through a prism,
Yeah.
White is,
Or-
in fact, all the colors. This person has been to color school.
Or
yeah.
or she's saying that like white is the easiest like canvas to put other colors on.
Yeah, I think so.
Might be. It's just a terrible way of saying it.
Yes.
Cool. I've seen you use purple sometimes.
I said.
Like the amethyst crystal, I do.
Oh, what a likely excuse.
Rouge smirked and applies pink lipstick.
You like the ancient Egyptian tradition makeup, Hex?
Nebula asked. Yup. Cleopatra and Nefertiti are my inspirations, as well as Ramses and King Tut. Hex chuckled.
And those are all of the Egyptian emperors.
Yeah.
Bringing
went
up
through
King
that list.
Tut like he's not an ancient alien.
You're turning into Meretseger, the goddess Egyptian with a cobra head.
Okay.
Blaze chuckled and applied magenta eyeshadow.
I guess that was a joke, so I'll play the laugh track.
This reminds me of American Psycho. You know, it's like these crazy sort of philosophical meanderings mixed
Yeah.
with like
About Phil
consumerism.
Yeah.
Well, Spitfire points out in the chat that they learned all about Egyptian history the other day, and someone did say Egypt is my favorite country than France.
Sure,
Oh,
that's true.
Nobody's hearing the. Oh.
What?
So you can't
What?
hear
Yeah,
the clown horn either? Oh no.
No,
I mean, we can't.
We hear
but
none of
we
it.
never hear anything. Apparently,
Well,
on stream
I'm
they
talking
can't
to
hear
the
it either.
stream. Nobody's heard any of the laugh tracks or the. Damn it! Wait, didn't somebody say no laugh track on that one? I thought okay.
Yeah, apparently it died at some point.
I don't know.
Whose reading turn is it?
Oh, is
Hex,
it mine?
right?
Or indeed I am, Blaze?
Okay.
Hex.
Yeah, indeed.
Say the words.
Yeah, duh. That's right. That's me. Indeed, I am Blaze. Hex laughed.
I thought Anubis and Horus are your favorite Egyptian gods.
Especially Horus.
I said,
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah. Get some Emerald Lagasse up in this bitch.
finishing up with applying some blush. They are among them, Hex said.
The gala is next week. I sure hope that Scourge and Fiona don't try to ruin it. Remember last year that they cheated by earning a king and queen crown by switching names on the winners? Cheaters don't earn to win because cheating is like breaking the rules.
Very much. so,
Cream said.
yes. Good job.
Brilliant. Well, cheaters don't earn to win because cheating is like breaking the rules.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
Want
a
to
quote.
get that on a shirt and wear it to a gym? Just be.
Yeah.
Cream said, applying yellow eyeshadow.
Amy?
This is you.
Oh, sorry.
Me.
Our screen flipped around. I better hope they don't try. What?
Said, shut up. It made sense.
Why can't Mrs. Acorn see that those are winning and students going through a lot of hell?
Blaze asked.
Too much kindness is making her naive to understand that.
Nebula said,
It's Knave.
She'll see it through soon like her daughter.
Is her daughter translucent? What does that
Yep.
mean?
I don't
Play
understand
said?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Seriously, sounds like a threat.
Yeah. Sonic told me Sally punched Fiona once in the gut for messing with her friends.
I said?
That was long back before she and Sonic departed.
Bruce said.
Yeah.
Heavy side layer.
Yeah.
Did somebody say yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody did.
I nodded and looked at the mirror to check my makeup.
So far, our makeup looks good.
Bruce
It's
said.
perfect and needs work.
Yeah, good work, girls. Now let's retire to the showers where we can all boob around at each other because we're girls and we like makeup and girl stuff. All right, let's go.
That's what's on the girl routine.
Your boobs are too big for me to hug you.
I
I
said.
can't. What did you say? I can't hear you over the clatter of your breasts.
All right, unless anybody
Your
wants
breasts
to...
give me motorcycle feelings.
Oh no.
Do we think we can get through the last section here?
Oh yeah, that's not much.
Let's do it.
Are we gonna be able to focus? Is the class gonna be able
Hey
to focus?
guys.
Sonic's POV. I know you all missed me so much. I have missed you too, guys. What has life been without me around? I asked.
Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
Quieter. One thing.
Pretty boring. It's not the same having my best buddy around. You're like a big brother to me.
Fail said.
Saved it.
Thanks. Thanks, bud. Is too much hell going on around you guys? Can I turn my hell down?
Sonic, have you heard of the pandemic? Holy shit, dude.
I asked them.
Well, for me, it was just mostly being alone and relax.
Knuckles said. I ate my chili dog that I haven't had for 5 days. What's
I swear to God, I haven't just been holding on to this chili dog for 5 days, okay? Shut up.
Oh my god.
I see. What about you, Shads? Do you miss me so much that you wanted to see me or kill me metaphorically?
Do you know what that
Metaphorically, of course.
The little
I
death.
teased him. I teased him to get a grumpy reaction from him.
Oh, am I Shadow?
No, I'm Shadow.
Okay.
You fool. How dare you? You attempt to usurp my... No other challengers at the tournament plays were as skilled as you. Wanted my rival back.
You eat those words.
And this 5-day-old chili, I mean, brand new chili dog.
Shadow said in an emotionless tone. Ah, you sound so desperate and alone without me around. Must be a living hell for you. Should I turn the hell further down? Are you guys still in hell? I chuckled at how he can't show his feelings to me because he's always good at not showing it.
So good.
It gives me a chuckle,
So
too.
good.
I can get through hell without it torturing my life. I never get scared of anything in my life.
Shadow scoffed. Oh, if I was dead, you would have a hard time finding a new rival. As you said, no one is like me. I
am the ultimate
laugh. Do you think he does what? Shadow didn't reply. A typical dark hedgehog that doesn't want to argue about it like an immature kid. So typical of dark hedgehogs.
That's weird.
Anyone else? I asked.
Whoa. Sorry. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
We're good. Silver.
Well, sometimes you and I are rivals when it comes to speed. I fly fast, you run fast.
Silver said. That too, yeah. You're like the positive rival. Well, Shadow's the negative rival. No offense, Shadow. I joked. Silver laughed a bit, but Shadow didn't.
I only laugh at dark humor, not sense of humor.
Shadow said with no emotion again. Really? Oh, well. What about you, SBO? I asked our chameleon friend. I don't know if SBO's been in this before. I've got his
I don't think so.
behind there.
Our
I don't
cat
think he's
is
been in
just
this.
going to town on Dad's legs.
Oh my god.
He's got new smells, I guess.
Yeah, well, my cats have been rubbing on my legs.
Yeah.
Oh no, Larry's marking you.
So I'm kind of a surrogate here. Cat love.
Okay, I guess I'll be Espio. Is this a canon character?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
it's from
good.
Sonic Heroes. His picture is there, but it got stuck between the wrong part of the table and...
Yeah, I moved it over.
Real
so
talk,
it's visible.
SBO was my favorite character in Sonic Heroes, so.
Okay, well, do you have a voice for Espio?
No, I don't remember him. I think
Did
he
you
was just
from
kind of
I
I think he was just kind of an edgy.
SBO. I don't know what
I
he
think he was just edgy.
Yeah.
edgy. Again, he's a ninja.
We have too many edgy characters. Sonic is so full of edgy characters. Okay. I've been spending some time with Hex a little since she and I are reptiles.
SBO replied. Great! Seems you're a couple, I said, racistly.
Friends, actually.
SBO corrected me. Filthy reptile, don't correct me! Shadow, I know you said you and Nebula are just friends. How is she able to see past your grumpy mood? I asked.
It's complicated. I call her Senorita sometimes. It's pretty cool.
He said, if you don't want to talk about it, so be it. I just shrugged.
Both of you need to start socializing more.
Silver suggested.
Maybe so.
Shadow said. Anyways, the gala and the football game are next week. I hope you guys are prepared for a big reign of hell to come. I
Yes,
said,
we've lived in hell. We are ready
and
for it.
saving on hell.
Did Sonic go evangelical while we weren't looking?
Hell, Sonic's coming and hell's coming with him.
I said.
Who's this? Knuckles? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm reading here, but I'm gonna read it.
Pronounce it like ZD. Like big ZD.
Those big Zeddy boys don't know what's coming.
Knuckles
So we're back to
pounds his
big
knuckles.
boys, but there's Zeddy
Trudeau
boys.
is
Yeah.
dead.
No one's complaining.
It's like a Starbucks
What is the hell
size.
is he?
It's like
Yeah,
Benzie and Zeddy.
Big Zeddy.
Big boys are having pasta. Yeah.
Yum.
Okay.
Big boys are carbo
Knuckles.
loading before the game.
Me and my boys are just sitting around eating some pasta with no pants on.
You've got a problem with that? Well,
We don't have to
wanna
worry if
hear
this
it.
fails.
Sounds like you're a
Knuckles
girl.
pounds. Knuckles pounds his knuckles. I'll show them manners, I said.
Oh, yeah, that's my bro.
Tails grinned.
My manners are a fist of justice.
Knuckles said. Knuckles said with aggression. Does it come with aggression to kick ass? I asked with my cocky smirk.
Guys,
Oh, yes. A side of aggression to kick ass.
guys, violence won't settle for the next week.
I don't know.
Everything in this is quotable.
Who said anything about violence? I'm just gonna fist some big boys.
Oh yeah.
Silver said.
Zavok is the biggest big boy we all know.
Oh my god, shut up!
I'm just reading what's here.
Oh my god.
Remember last year my team lost against them?
Those big boys.
Knuckles reminded them, but me.
It's like
yeah.
them, but me.
Oh, yeah. But we'll try to use our wits, I said.
Zavok may know about punching, but he has no strategy.
Shadow said, not realizing that punching is a strategy.
He just prefers to challenge with his bare hands in tournaments than with lance or sword.
Knuckles said, define lance game. Damn! But we're gonna outwit him, I said confidently. We're gonna outwit him. We'll have to use our wits, and we'll have some, we'll come with aggression to kick ass, and...
What? I heard you say we gotta use our bits.
The end.
We're gonna show up to deal with the big boys without our pants on. It's gonna be great.
Zavok, the biggest boy, biggest big
The
boy
biggest big
we all
boy.
know.
We all know.
The biggest boy.
are a fist of
Nope.
justice.
No pants. We're gonna settle this with our fists.
We're gonna fist the big boys. It's
Okay.
gonna be great.
Well, thank you for coming to Fanfiction Theater. We hope you enjoyed it. We do this every week.
We go 20 minutes long sometimes because it's great.
Yeah. Come back on Sunday. We're going to be showing 2 Voyager riffs. Eye of the Needle.
Are we? We aren't doing green effect?
I had not confirmed that, so I went with our
Okay.
previous. It was already scheduled, so.
Sure.
Yes, fisting is how gentlemen resolve conflicts.
Amen.
That's the mannerly thing to do. Is that a word? Mannerly?
Spitfire says this chapter is called Hangout, which I assume is because of no pants. Which is,
Yeah. I also saw David Pinkston said it's like Homer and the sub sandwich with Sonic's Coney dog or whatever. Chili dog.
Really
That
does.
reference I get. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
me too.
So well, riffs on Sundays, Fanfiction Theater on Mondays, and Weird Friends streams on Thursdays. And we're gonna raid Mei Lu, and I gotta pee. So.
And I'm gonna go get some IV saline. So we'll be okay.
Yeah. Good.
And my manners are a fist of justice.
And remember it all going according to plan. Good night.